Studies show us that the three most popular favorite foods in the US are pizza, tacos, and pasta. Based on that, we could say that this side of the room's favorite food would be pizza, in the middle here it would be tacos, and over here everyone's favorite food would be pasta. Hold on to that, I promise there's a point coming. I am a student here at Arizona State University, and no, I don't study food, I actually study people. The only reason I've had that opportunity is because of my Uncle David. He lived his life as a homosexual man during a time when being a gay man was highly discriminated against. He struggled with being the person that society told him to be and the person that he truly was. My first struggle I can remember as a child was with pizza. I could not stand pizza. Sorry, pizza people. Every time I went to a birthday party or a slumber party or any event, they would order pizza. I didn't like pizza, and every time I ate it, my body just didn't feel right. My favorite food was oddly enough Caesar salad, but I didn't tell anyone because I was embarrassed about it. I wanted to be like the other kids. I didn't want to cause a fuss. I just wanted to be like everyone else. I didn't want to be solely defined by my dietary restrictions any more than my uncle wanted to be defined by his sexuality. Sexuality is becoming more fluid and more prevalent, and there is so much more awareness on the topic now than there ever has been. As humans, we like to make labels based on observations. I get it. Humans like labels, and we like to label everything. Labels make things more understandable for us, especially when we can organize and divide things into separate categories. I also understand that labels can be empowering. When you give yourself a label, it can be very empowering. You can create a community for yourself where you are loved, appreciated, understood, and have other like-minded people to lean on. However, when we label someone else, especially before they've labeled themselves, we're demeaning them because we're assigning a label to them before we even know them. As a community, we are failing to provide a safe space for people to be undecided about who they are without being judged. No one wants their dietary needs or their sexuality analyzed or labeled for them. Both are significant basic parts of our lives, and neither of them is our choice. I guarantee someone over here's favorite food is not pizza, and someone over here's favorite food is not tacos. I put those labels on you based on stereotypical assumptions that I've made. Gender and sexuality can be non-binary, just like our diets. If I hadn't spoke up about my favorite food, I could have been eating something that felt wrong and I disliked for years. Just how someone could miss out on living a happy life due to the fear of being their authentic selves. Because society pressures us to label ourselves, we miss out on the opportunity to discover who we truly are. My Uncle David was kind, generous, intelligent, and loved exploring the world, despite how cruel the world was to him. He also died just before my second birthday and left his entire legacy in the hopes that I would educate myself when the time was right. I can now say that I am more educated and aware of what he went through, just trying to be himself while stuck in a time of closed-minded people. Everyone should have the opportunity to discover their sexuality without the fear of societal judgment. I promise that I will continue fighting to ensure that this world is more accepting for everyone in this community.